I got brownie points for anybody that know where that came from. I got brownie points for anybody that know where that came from. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. What's going on, man? What's popping, y'all? Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic on this beautiful, beautiful Monday. Hopefully y'all got everything y'all need to get done, your chores done, you know, all that good stuff, man. You're happy, you're smiling, you're cheerful, you're blessed, you're healthy, you're smiling, you know. Stay hydrated, people. Drink plenty of water. I can't even remember the last beverage I had that wasn't water. Now that I think about it, y'all, I can't remember it. But hopefully y'all good today, man. Y'all got everything done that you need to get done. All that stuff in between, man. Your boy, we just chilling, man. We just vibing, bro. I'm probably gonna just jump on some Final Fantasy 14 because it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute, y'all. Like, I blame Pokemon Day. I blame. What else I blame? Pokopia. I've been enjoying the hell out of that. And then I really just been on my Square Enix publisher sale. Can we get some announcements on the next Final Fantasy game or the next Kingdom Hearts game? That's the type of news I want from Square Enix right now, bro. A publisher sale is always beautiful and nice and appreciated, but where's my game, man? You got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth for $30. I can't remember how much I bought mine for, but that's a steal. I love me some Final Fantasy, man. Final Fantasy is my game, man. I need to get the classics, man. There's actually a collection edition, right? Final Fantasy 7 or Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 6 is just it's a great game. For the time that it was made, it's a super great game. Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 is 25 bucks. I think I got mine for a decent price when I bought it, so I'm not mad at that. I think I got like a whole collection for like 90 bucks or something like that. That included all the way up until Kingdom Hearts 3. Dawn Trail is 20 bucks instead of 40. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not too bad. Not too shabby. No lie. No lie. No lie. No lie. Yeah. You ain't tell no lie. You ain't never tell no lie. I probably. When does this end? Chrono Trigger $7.50, man. Go ahead and hop on that if y'all ain't play that Chrono Trigger, man. Power Wash? Hell no. Let me see. When does it sell in? Where's the dates? Normally it'll say from here to here, but I don't see dates. Cause I definitely don't mind getting that. What's his face was 20 bucks. Half off? Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, brother. The library. Let's see what's in the library. Your boy have not played 14 in like ages, bro. I should be like halfway through. Was it Stormblood, bro? But I just haven't been playing, my G. I just have not been playing, bro. And that's okay. That is okay. Yeah, hey, what, yeah, what, hey, yeah, what, hey, what, yeah. For all my Final Fantasy people out there, man, what's your favorite Final Fantasy, bro? I want to know what's your fantasy. Hey. What's up, buddy? What's up, man? You wanna come up here and say hey to the people? Say what's up to the people, man. Say what's up to the people. Just say what's up. Say what up, dog. Say what up, dog. Say what up, fam. All right, you ready to get down? All right. Yeah. My homie right there. All right. People are gonna see me get on and they're gonna be like, huh? What the fuck? And be like, what the fuck? Bruh, where you been at, bruh? Bruh, where you been at, bruh? Bruh, what you been doing, bruh? Why you ain't been on game, bruh? What's going on, bruh? And I'm like, bruh, I don't know, bruh. I've just been doing my thing, bro. I don't know what to tell you, bro. And they're like, man, shut up with all that bullshit, bro. Get your eyes on the game, bro. All right, so as much as I like this beautiful music in the background, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't want two things of music playing. So I'm going to turn it off. I will play you back later. Telling people gonna be like, where you been at, bruh? I was like, bruh, I've been on vacation. I've been on vacation. There's a man. What's up, Lano? What's poppin'? What's poppin', G? Drop the air horn for the homie. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! What's poppin'? How are you today? How art thou? I've been on this game in ages. I forgot how to play. I forgot the buttons. Not much are you like stats? Hey, listen, if I can make one person say that, I did my job. That's what's up, man. Chilling. That's what's up, bro. Same here, man. I'm just vibing, man. Came back. What was I doing here last? I think I was screwing around with glamours or some shit. Look at that. You can't tell me it ain't clean. Even if you tell me it ain't clean, I don't want to hear it, bro. You can tell me it's not clean, but I'm not listening, bro. That's just the way it is. I'm just not gonna listen. All right, how do I put this on again? I need to wait, hold on. I don't have the oh, here we go. There we go. It's nice glamour. I appreciate you. I had no clue. We're getting you through optional dungeon and trial. Then you had that wedding. Yeah, I had the wedding, and then I said I think I was done with it, and then I don't know where you were, but then I had to go, and then after that, I don't remember. I don't remember if I got back on after that. I can't remember. I'm gonna be real with you, but I know Pokemon Day happened, and then like I just disappeared. I took a phone call that took forever, and by the time I got off, he was off. Got you. I got you. I sound like an idiot. How do I put this on? I didn't say. Oh, I did say. Okay. I don't need to do that. There we go. Head. Oh, I'm clean. I still got my little ring on and my little that, but that's clean. It's just bling, I guess. They're Pokemon eating your time. Yeah, that Pokopia is fire. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been enjoying that with the wife. She's real big into cozy games, so I've been like enjoying that with the wife and stuff. What's up, Spectrum? How are you, serving? Drop the air horn for the homie Spectrum. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Wait. I forget what the hell I was doing last. I think the last thing I was doing, what Lana was talking about, we was knocking out Quest. I think that's the last thing I was doing. I'm sitting here like, wait, what the fuck is going on? All right, so nobody in the company is on, I think. Here. Guess what this week is? The third week of March. I don't know. If we go back to that, I can log on and look at what's next. Otherwise, I'm doing. Oh no! Do your thing, man. I don't want to get in between whatever you got going on. You do your thing, man. Thursday's my birthday. Oh, that's what's up, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy birthday, my brother. Yeah, I definitely don't mind doing MSQ stuff, so don't mind me, my brother. Where was I trying to get to? I'm not doing anything of importance. But you said you're doing your 2K26 stuff. I assume it's for the EOV stuff, so I don't want to get in between that. I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. All right, so the only people are on is me, Simon, and Tiggs, and everybody else is off. I'm not doing EO directly. It helps with EOV, but I'm just playing. Oh, you're playing it. Oh yeah. I mean, it's up to you at that point. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to do some stuff. Yeah, take your time, no rush. I don't even know. No promises. I said I'm back, and then people be like, "Yeah, he back." Like, I don't know about that. There we go, friends list. All my homies offline. Boy, it feels like a minute since we've been in what this place called Eorzea. But I'm back with a brand new look. I'm ready to kick some ass. Hold on. All right, now I'm back with a brand new look and I'm ready to kick some ass. I had too much cake today. Hey, man. Slow down on that cake, brother. You don't want to catch up to you. Who you looking at? You want some of this? That's what the hell I thought. He was just admiring the drip. I appreciate you, big dog. He looked at the drip. He said, hold on, that's a clean looking cat. I'll say, yo, bro, I appreciate you, man. That's a clean looking cat. I like, hey, man, you know, I do my thug thizzle when I can. If I can do it, I will do it. You feel me? Uh, least you on Kraken? Yep, I am on Kraken. Cause I gets it cracking. You feel me? Someone looking fly. I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Spectre. I thought I was pretty clean. Now, one thing about me, man, I'm gonna pick out a drippy outfit, bro. I'm gonna try to look clean as much as possible. I'm gonna pick out a drippy outfit. That's just like what I do. It don't matter what game. Like I gotta look clean. I have to. As clean as I can possibly look in that game, I just have to. You do that for every. Hey man, I try if I can. Obviously, there's some Pokemon games where you can't. Like Fire Red, Leaf Green, I'm stuck with that yee ass haircut, man. Can't do nothing with that haircut. The drip is decent, but I don't like that haircut. You know. I feel that, yeah, man. Little homie. How many fish you caught? I'm just curious. How many fish you caught today, brother? I'm standing in the water you fishing in, brother. You really think it's fish down here, dog? I'm just curious. How successful you think you've been since you started this? Oh man, he's fishing for hope and a dream, man. Fishing for hope and a dream. That's sad. Just stand on the rock and just try to look cool. Just try to look presentable and intimidating. Like Simba would, right? Hold on. Ah shit, wrong button. There we go. There we go. Yeah, boy. What the hell? Oh, that's her. I was about to say, who the hell shooting at me? What up, homie? Dog over there sitting there chilling, watching me play the game. Y'all see him over there? He's just sitting there watching me play the game. What y'all coming over here fucking with me for? Ain't did nothing to you. Back up. You really want to do this, brother? What was my last mission? I'm on the server, but it's gonna be yeah. Do you think, man? I'm going over here to see what's popping over here. All right, let's see. All right. We got Gosetsu. Okay, we gotta get you through these ARR dungeons, trials, and raids. Yes, sir. Cause I think I'm scratching the ass. I'm talking about I'm ass in. I'm close to Stormblood. I'm like a few quests away. Fly free, my pretty. Who the hell is that? Edith's eyes shine, her rekindled determination. She ready to whoop some ass on the way to the grocery store. And she all out of milk. And you know what they say about people going to the store for milk? It's gonna be a while. So that means she gonna be in that ass all night. That sounded so wrong. She gonna be whooping ass all night. Oh man. I'm excited for Stormblood. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Not gonna hold you. I told myself once I get to Stormblood, I'm about to start leveling up all these other classes and stuff. Yeah, I know Gunbreaker's like my number one. I'm in Mordona. All right, hold on. Let me see Mordona. Where's... Mordona. That is... My brain a little fried. Oh, where's Mordona? Oh yeah, Revenant's Toe. Oh, duh, you're outside. Mordona. Yeah. There he is. Hold on, I got my setup. Yeah. And he got that thing on him. He got the flamethrower with him. Don't play with him. He'll set your ass on fire. Let me go ahead and it's a Kodak moment right here. That's the latest relic. Hey, that mug of beast. It looked like a super stoker on crack. That thing ain't playing. You don't play with it, man. All right, you know the vibes. We can party up if you want to. If it's easier for you. That way you can tell me what I need to do. And I'm in your Discord too, so there is that. But no pressure though. No pressure though. On my way. All right, bet. Let me see where my man's Discord at. Right here. Boom. And I'm gonna let you jump in one first because I don't know which one. All right, there you go. Boom. Yo.
There we go. All right, let me turn you down over here. Make sure I got you set right here. Yeah. You should be good to go. All right. So if you want to share your screen, I can see what you got.
I got you. It says you can't share into this channel.
What the man, hold on a second. Try now.
Same thing. Do I gotta leave and come out?
Okay. No. I can. How do I share my own screen? Oh, share your screen. All right. Here. Let me see. So we should see that right there. All right. So pause this preview to save your resources. Man, you don't need to save my resources. I'm trying to show the damn thing. All right. Why are you pausing? Is it like pausing it for you as well?
Are you sharing? Hold on, let me see.
You see live?
So I'm watching. No, it's not paused. You talking about your stream?
Okay. Yeah, you can see mine.
Yeah, I can see yours. Yep.
All right. So we need to figure out if there's a gap in any of these that we've done so far.
All right, bet. Let me load mine up.
Yeah,
what is that under duty?
Dungeon 1. Regular duty, you hit the first one, the dungeon 1.
Duty finder, right?
Duty finder, yep.
And then I'm just gonna click it. Lazy. All right, bet. So under ARR or Heaven's Ward?
ARR.
All right, let's go to ARR. All right, bet. So under what? Snowcloak?
Yeah, anything under Snowcloak, make sure it's in order until you see a gap.
All right, bet. All right, so Snowcloak, Satasha, the Sunken Temple.
Hard.
Yep, hard, yep. Keeper of the Lake, yep, got that. What's that? Wanderer's Palace, hard. Yep. Emperor Keep, and is that it?
I don't know. That's what I've got up so far.
Yeah, that's.
So it looks like you've done all the ARR dungeons.
Yep.
So the next would be.
Well, hold on, let me make sure I actually did it and then just collect it. Cause I was just collecting.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Some of you got to make sure you got the green check mark on.
Yeah, I was just collecting them. Let me see. Did that one? Did that one? Did that one? Did that one? That one? That one? Okay, yeah, I think I did these. Cool.
Yeah, I was pretty sure that we.
Yeah, cause we was running through them.
Yeah.
And I know the earlier ones. I know I did those for sure.
So trials.
Yep. That is this one.
The little angry dude with red. Yep. With the one.
Holy crap! You got a lot of trials. I do not have that many trials.
Eight.
Oh shoot! ARR. I'm tripping. My bad. You see Ember, Naval, Howling Eye, uh, Chrysalis, Rattenborn, Horror, Howling Eye. Hold up. A Relic Reborn, the Hydra. I do not have that. Or the Battle on the Big Bridge.
Battle on Big Bridge, you're not gonna be able to do without doing the Hildebrand quests. That's all part of the Hildebrand story. So put those off until you decide you want to do Hildebrand, because that's a whole thing unto itself, and you just got to enjoy that.
Right.
A Relic Reborn, the Hydra. Let me find out. It is where. It is done with a Relic Reborn. But you've done the other one.
Correct.
How do you get it? That's weird. It's not showing. Oh, these are. How do you unlock a Relic Reborn Hydra? When you unlock this trial, stupid, like, I got so many ad blockers. They're like, nah, man, you can't come check out my gamer website unless you then, oh, that's part of the Zodiac weapon quest. No, you're not going to be able to do that one. That's the original relic weapons for ARR, and they take forever to do. Yeah, so we can skip that. So, Dragon's Neck?
Dragon. Hold on, let me pull yours up again. Dragon's Net. What is that under? Big Battle Bridge? I did not have Dragon's Net. So after, let me see what I have. We both have the. Do I have the Chimera? I did not have the Chimera one. So after.
Oh, you don't have. You haven't done Chimera? Let me make sure that that's not also part of the. It might. If both of those might be related to the relic, to the ARR relic.
Got you.
It's part of the Zodiac. So what it does is here. This is my Aladdin quest. See this? This is actually no. That's the new one. Damn it. That is not. That is the latest relic. There we go. I can actually cast a glamour. And
yeah, sick.
So these were the original relics, and they take so long. Not because they're hard, but because they make you go back and forth and fill out these little books that you have to do, like 3 dungeons, 3 this, and even you can do them all in sync now.
Right.
So you can burn through them, but they only let you do 1 book at a time, and it takes a total of like 8 of these books.
Damn.
And each book has you doing 3 dungeons, doing this trial, killing these specific mobs all across Eorzea. You know, all different parts of Eorzea. You're teleporting, looking for these one specific mobs.
Right.
You know, and you have to do it like for 1 book, and you have to do it 8 times.
That's rough.
yeah. It's considered the longest. It's not the hardest, but it is the longest.
Tedious, yeah.
Relic. Yeah, it's extremely tedious. That's why I only have 1 ARR relic, and it's this one right here, which fits really well with my whatchamacallit, with
right.
lightning from 13.
Yep.
Skin. Glamour. So yeah. So yeah, we don't have to do the Relic Reborn. That's all part of that. So you said you did not have. Oh, the Colosseum Conundrum, Dragon's Neck is also part of Hildebrand. All right, so we're not doing Dragon's Neck.
Cause I can always just do the Hildebrand stuff like on the side.
Yeah, you can do that on your own.
Yeah.
It's a great thing.
Yeah, I remember doing. That's one of the quests I do remember doing that on my main. I can't even call the old one the main now because I surpassed my main. So
Yeah.
my old account that I used to play, I still have it.
So,
I never got rid of it.
Did you do Bowl of Embers hard?
Yep.
Howling Eye hard?
Yep.
Naval hard?
Mm-hmm.
Thorn March hard?
Yes, sir.
World of Eater hard?
Yep.
Striking Tree hard?
Yes, sir.
Off Amphitheater hard?
Yes, sir.
And Earth's Fount, that was Odin.
Yep.
Okay, so you've got greens on all of them. Good. That leaves raids. Have you done the see these raids you're gonna have to do in Alliance, and they're required for MSQ anyway.
Yeah, I'm about to say you have to do these in order to get to freaking.
Yeah, you don't have to do the other one though, and I highly recommend you.
Oh, you talking Bahamut?
Oh no. These we definitely have to do. This right here, but this is a whole story right here. You don't have to do these.
I did one. I did the first 3 Bahamuts. I didn't do 4 and 5 yet.
Okay, so you're already on the story because this tells you the story of what happened to Louis Soir.
Right.
The last you saw him was him
sacrificing himself.
Sacrificing himself.
Yeah.
So this tells you what specifically happened after that. So let's go into that because you've already gotten used to the twins with their new voices because their twins switched from AR to Heavensward.
Yep.
So we're about to go back to their old voices.
That's crazy.
So yeah, we can do binding. We can burn through these so fast.
Yes, sir.
So we're gonna do turn 4.
Yep, let's do it.
Oh, hold up, shit. Withdraw. Hold up. Let me get into my what is this? Why is this one different? It's acting like this one's different. I don't know why this one's different. All right, so we're not going to that. I want to be on my machine. That's my highest. Okay. Binding coil, turn 4. Here we go.
Do it.
Yeah, this is some of the best story, honestly. I really.
I'm surprised it's not mandatory to get through.
Because it's so broken to play on anything but unsync. This was at the point when they didn't have any ideas, so the level of difficulty if you played this on sync on level is similar to doing the current ultimates.
Damn. That's crazy.
And savages. This is like, prog stuff. This is like serious, and because this was the serious endgame rating at the time.
Right.
And they didn't think about, we should put like, an easy version in and then have people come back and do, we got to hit the silent terminal here. Yep, you're watching cutscene.
Yep. Clockwork bug.
Mm-hmm. Have to pop these things. They're about to be dead. Please, get the hell out of my face.
Isn't that the machine from Final Fantasy VII?
Which one?
This big one over here. The
Oh yeah, and the knights, they appeared in some of the 2D ones, and they were very prominent in 13.
Oh yeah, I thought they looked familiar.
Yep, these clockwork soldiers, and the dreadnought, that's from 7.
Yep.
But actually, they predated both of those. They were in the 2D age.
Right.
They didn't have a 3D model. Turn 4 is complete. That's it.
That was it?
That was turn 4. That was us taking the elevator down. So go ahead and you can go ahead and click us through.
Interesting. That was shorter than the other 3 we had to do. I remember, was it the third one you had to do all that bouncing around or something like that?
Yep. Yep. Oh, did you already log out of the duty?
Was I not supposed to?
No, you're fine. No, I just didn't notice that you'd done it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right, so we are ready for turn 5.
And this is the last one.
This is the last one of the first part. There's a grand total. This is how long it is. There's 5, 4, and 4.
Jesus.
There's 13 turns, but they're a lot shorter than. Because again, this is all giving you story and stuff like that.
Right. Are we inside the rock that concealed Bahamut?
We are currently, if you look, these are his claws.
Right. It's a big mother effer.
Yeah.
Why did they decide to make freaking Bahamut just like so massive compared to the other primals?
Because he is like he was made with the original summoning, like the Allegan summoning. And there's actually even more history there, but I'm not going to spoil it because you'll discover it in later expansions.
Got you.
There's more history on who Bahamut is, but yeah, like right now we're running across parts of his crystallized hand. See, he says right hand of Bahamut.
That's insane, bro. That's why does he have to be so massive? Resembles a finger. Maybe because it is a damn hand. That's insane.
You gotta remember, he was the size of a moon.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. This is the biggest I've ever seen Bahamut in any game. Crazy thing is, they don't look like they aged much in ARR.
They don't.
From what's his face, but you can tell slight differences from in Heaven's Ward. Just slight.
Yeah. All right, we're about to fight the final boss of the original turn. This used to be one of the toughest bosses to defeat. Like, if there's a really heart-wrenching series called Dad of Light.
Yeah.
About a older Japanese man trying to bond with his son in 2014.
Yeah.
And like this was like the fight that they had to do at the end.
So that big ass dragon right there was like the toughest fight.
Yeah. And that's it. It's done because I'm. I'm watching on your stream. Because I don't see the cutscenes. I skip any cutscene I've already seen.
Right. All right, says the binding is complete. Cool.
All right, so how do we exit out of here?
Over here by the treasure coffers.
Yeah, we go past the treasure and down the ramp.
Are there anything good in here?
No, you don't need any of that stuff. That was like turn-ins.
Okay.
From back in the day. Yeah.
Got you. Ah, shoot, I forgot it just automatically gives it to you.
Yep. You can just discard it.
Alright, so I guess I go... The silent terminal.
Yeah, Yeah, so basically, let's see. Turn 1 was Sichuan Vilbrand. Castrum Occidens is more of a research facility than fortress. That was a Garlemald, facility.
Mm-hmm.
Even before its first pillars driven the ground, Gaius van Belsar, which ordered his people to probe the fragment Dalamud which fell at the precise location. The impact resulted in the creation of vast caverns created by corrupted crystals. Unknown dangers lies within. So you're checking out an old Garlemald place after you kicked the hell out of the Garlemalds out of the place.
Gotcha.
You defeat the ultimate. At the depth of 912 yams, it's basically yards. So we're 900 yards beneath the surface. You find your path blocked by Dalamud's internal defenses. We fought those little spheres.
Yep.
And they're Allegan science, spherical contracts that still function even after eras in existence and attempt to annihilate you. Turn 3, we're at 1,200 yards under the surface. You become the fragment of Dalamud the Garlands had sought. Its true identity is the Ragnarok, a colossal starship which fell away from the Lesser Moon moments before Bahamut burst free of its prison over the Cartno Flats. So to reach your destination, you must venture through the relic of ancient Alec. That's when we are jumping from place to place.
Yep.
Stand on your guard. Turn 4, 1,500 yards below the surface, we used the Ragnarok's dry cylinder as a makeshift lift. That was that one where we fought the things as we went down even further.
Yep.
Fighting against the Dalamud's internal defense, which is ancient Allegan defenses. Turn 5, overcoming the seemingly endless ways, you and your Star fans continue to descend to an unknown abyss. At the depth of 1,900 yams, you're assailed by a winged terror, an ancient dragon brought to heel. That was the collar around her neck, Quintania. By the Allegans and made to do their bidding, trials grow even more arduous, but you resolve to press on. So basically, we fought an ancient dragon down there, still bound by Allegan science. So the second coil, your foray into the caverns, has led you to an unexpected revelation. The incomplete form of Bahamut, harbinger of the calamity, slumbers deep within Earth. Though seemingly a prisoner, the Elder Primal is gradually being regenerated by the massive Ragnarok-class internment hulks that surround the unmoving entity. Alice A reasons that if Bahamut's full restoration is to be prevented, then all 3 coils sustaining and repairing the dreadful being must be deactivated. Filled with new determination, you assemble a group of courageous comrades and set your sights on the fragment of Dalamud found in the North Shroud. And so to unlock that, you would go to the North Shroud, part of Gridania, and we would go to a spot there.
Got you.
But I haven't unlocked.
So all of this is inside of the planet they're on.
Yep. See, look at the size of that. It's like Godzilla size.
That's crazy as hell.
Yeah, the Bahamut's head that you saw, and the heart that's slowly being reformed.
But that's the
Allegan technology is basically reviving the thing using bits of Garlemaldian, Garlemald tech.
Got you. So it's gonna be like a mecha Bahamut.
Yeah, and so we need to stop it.
Right.
Grandfather died for nothing. Yeah, I'm behind on your screen, but yeah, I'm watching. Oh, that's right. To unlock second coil, we may have to go to the next part. And yeah, who is that? And Alice A looks down and sees.
You know what's crazy? I've been looking at Alizé this whole time. I kept thinking that's freaking
Alphino.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah. And you see, Alice A sees grandfather down there, which makes no sense, right? He died, didn't
exactly, he? Yep. So it almost makes you feel like he's like a ghost or a phantom or some shit.
But he was also walked behind a phantom of a Garlemaldian as well.
True. That's sick. Oh wait. Oh, I gotta exit. Okay, cool. That's crazy as hell. Hold on. That's crazy as hell. Hold on. I gotta get this. Ah, shit, wrong thing. Yep, there we go. That's sick. That's insane.
Yeah, see, that's one of the things. A lot of people that didn't do this, they didn't get to see much of Alice A until later expansions. Like, nah, Alice A was the center of this whole damn storyline over here.
Mm-hmm. I like Alizé in Heaven's Sword. She's dope.
Yeah.
Let me see how much more I'm gonna like her in Stormblood.
God damn, I mean that is just huge.
Yeah, it is.
And that's just his head.
So, are there like different body parts in different areas or something?
It's just that big that you'll see his wing eventually. You got to go into the second coil.
Got you. Oh God, I hate those words. Return to the waking sands.
Oh yeah. Yep. So you do whatever quest it is you needed to complete this, and then you can move on to the second coil.
All right, so we have to go to waking sands now.
I guess if that's what it says. Let me see what it says.
Crazy thing is, normally it will pop up the little quest at the top, but I don't see it.
No, it should be on your. That's what I'm trying to see.
The duty finder, or...
No, I have it. It's just you have to unlock it for me to bring.
And I'm assuming that is at the waking sands, though, right?
I'm not sure. Let me see what quest it was that you had.
She said something like go to the waking sands or some shit. So I'm like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, you should have a quest. There's Primal Awakening and Alisae's Pledge, and then another turn in the coil. I'm not sure which quest you're on.
Shit, we gotta find out.
Under J for journal.
She said it's under what?
Journal?
Journal?
Yeah. On my keyboard, that's J.
Which would that be under? I don't have. I mean, it's not a MSQ, so like.
No. What I'm saying is, if you go under, there's a journal that shows all the quests that you currently have.
I don't remember which one that is. You said on the keyboard J.
Yeah.
How do I press it without pressing on my keyboard?
Well, you're doing it. I've seen it.
It's just putting J in the chat for some reason.
You're looking at the ones you completed.
So I was on the right one. I was on journal.
Yeah, at least what I saw on the duty journal.
Okay. So journal on complete, it just shows me. Oh, I see. Hold on. That's wait. Gladiator quest, Marauder quest, Archer. Wait, what in the world? These are.
Yeah, you wouldn't want MSQ. It would be under like side quest probably.
Would it be? Wait, this. Wait, hold on. All of these say like main scenario.
Oh, all right. No, go to the red one. The red little. See at the very top.
Yep.
You got the red. See, I've probably
Chronicles New Era Bahamut.
Yes.
Primal Awakening.
That's the one that you're currently on?
Yep. I do have to go to what's his and talk to Urianger.
Yeah, there's a total of 6 of those quests.
Alright, so I guess I was going to the right spot.
Oh no, you completed Primal Awakening.
I did?
See how you got it current at the top? Where it says complete? Yeah, click Chronicles New Era Bahamut. Then go up to the top where it says current. No. At the very top of the journal,
right
it
here.
says current. See, again, I'm like behind because I'm watching you on stream.
I got you. But I'm on the page that says current.
No. You don't want it on current. You want it on complete. You want it to say complete. I think.
I don't have. When I hit complete, it's blank. Or unless this is complete.
Well, no, I guess you're right. I guess you are on Primal Awakening. So yeah, I guess you have to return and turn that into
Yeah, because all I remember her saying is
Sands.
make your way to Wineport, east of North Sea, where Mystery Maiden awaits. Arrive at Wineport and find Alpha Nose Twins. Wait, I already did that.
Yeah, at least what will she find as seek. Yeah, I would just head to
The last thing I remember her saying was go to Waking Sands.
Waking Sands.
So we'll see.
Return to Dubraka. Alisae's Pledge. You must have cleared turn 5 and only turn 5 for this quest to appear. You can jump straight into turn 5 and clear the others later if you wish. Each turn has its own cutscenes during the duty, so you'll miss story if you take that route. Yeah, speak with Alisae.
Alright, let's see.
So, yeah. She should be at the Waking Sands.
Probably next to Oriange.
Yep, she's... But Alisae is the one that gives the quest.
Got you. Oriange is the one highlighted, though.
Oh, is he?
Yep. This is Alisae's Pledge. I'll let the speech you regarding this.
Oh, you're right. Oriange gives it to you, then you speak with Alisae during the course of the thing. It gives you cutscenes, and then afterwards it'll lead into another turn in the coil. Love the music from the old.
Yeah, the music is beautiful. I'm sure it gets better. So around the time this was going on, was this around
It
the
was in
time?
between. It was at the end of ARR when
Mm-hmm.
he'd won everything, but before the stuff started to go down that led up to Heavensward.
Got you. Okay. So before we freed Raubon and all that mess.
Yeah.
Got you. So this is around the time when uh he was forming his little army or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. So I turn the corner. We delve deeper into the mysterious surroundings. So is it safe to say that Bahamut is the strongest primal in this Final Fantasy?
As of this moment that you know of. I'm not going to spoil what comes later. Just trust me. By the end of Endwalker, you're going to have a whole new perspective on Eorzea and the world in general.
That's dope. I like games that do that though. That expand on what you think is going on. It could be deeper.
Yep. It's usually a lot of talking.
Yeah. Ball guard float. Where is that again?
Not quite sure.
Just in case they don't put it on my map or whatever, or my quest. And they didn't. Oh wait, never mind. It's right there. I'm tripping. Where was this? Black Shroud. Okay.
No, stop. You want to mix that up some more. You just
You You got that, babe. Just put my switch in.
all right. No, stop.
Thank you. All right. You pour this on my little bowl real quick. Me and the wifey made a what is this? Strawberry whipped. It's like a strawberry shortcake thing. I don't know. It's supposed to be healthier or
Okay.
whatever. Like made with light whip and some other stuff. But here I go. It's pretty good too.
Hell yeah.
All right. And back this way.
Yeah, you should have. Oh, you've got it to turn in. Looks like. Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Am I tripping? Oh. Mm-hmm. What's the purpose of them going their separate ways? I guess because Alphinaud wanted to help the people, and she was just stuck on her granddad.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty much.
I'm assuming I go in that entrance.
Yeah. You once you've done it, you can if you have another turn in the coil activated, we can
Let's
we
see.
can start it.
Oh, yep. We got turn 1 through 4.
Okay. So I can activate them. Just give me 1 second. Oh, saving stuff. On my computer is working on. 1 second.
Yep.
I didn't realize how many I'd opened.
I appreciate you for taking your
Yeah.
time, by the way, and kind of teaching me some of this stuff.
All right, we ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
'Cause I ain't gonna lie, some of this stuff be flying over my head.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, thank you for keeping Alsace safe from harm, or bid you join the young side of the witness. Yeah, reflecting. Oh, that was the pledge. Yup.
Now we're getting to enter another side of it.
Yeah, we're going basically down a different path.
Is it true that Stormblood is a filler arc?
It's filler, but it's not as bad as people say. You know, it's still a good thing. It's just it tries to do too much at once, and yeah.
So it basically takes us away from all of this stuff we've been doing, and we're doing something else for a while.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I don't mind stuff like that. You know, it's fine.
Turn this on and kill these people.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself. Well, actually, you shouldn't.
No, I accidentally I forgot to change back to
Oh, gun.
yeah.
We can do it after this. Not like you're getting any XP from this.
Oh no, I changed it to my thing. I was on the wrong.
Oh, you're on gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on Gunbreaker. There we go. This way.
The thing's ugly as hell.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were out of the cutscene.
Oh no, you're fine.
All right. Yes, this is after battling your way to the base of the colossal fragment that impales the ground in Alder Springs. Your party enters the structure through an opening in its outer shell. Sight that greets you of an endless procession of azure-lit passages within which can be glimpsed the grotesque silhouette of chimerical monstrosities. So we're going into like Allegan, research facilities.
Yep. And the Alligans are just people that just have their hands on like a bunch of magic tech stuff.
So there's different eras of Eorzea, and the Alligans are basically like the Atlanteans, right? Like they were this ancient group of people. So eras of 14. The Astral Umbral eras. There's the first Umbral era we don't know much about. That's the Wandering Tribes, 12 gods were angered and left hand. Age of Man begins, and by man they mean all the sentient races, not just here, Then the second, nothing's known about what happened during the Lightning. That was the second era. Third was the Allegan Empire, and essentially they controlled all of the continents. Not just, well, almost all, like Eorzea and Aldenard, which is like the central continent. That's kind of like Russia, where like Garlemald and stuff is. So like most of that landmass, they controlled all of that, and they had a war with the dragons. The dragons are basically live in Mericidia, which is basically the Eorzea's version of Australia.
Yep.
Yep. So they're from the third astral era, which is like way back. It's thousands of years ago, and essentially they are Atlanteans. A lot of our tech is left over, like the whole crystal, the transportation nodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically based off Allegan tech. Think about it like Mass Effect. Did you play the Mass Effects?
I didn't play the Mass Effects.
Oh, okay, yeah. So there's this thing about that they were ancients and things like that. And that's
right.
Stuff. The Alligans were basically the ancient civilization from like thousands of years ago, but like the myths of Atlantis.
So kind of like how in Final Fantasy VII they had the
the ancients, because you didn't really have high tech back then. The Allegan technology is more advanced than Garlemald and even Garlemald technology.
Gotcha.
It's beyond Magitech. It's like fully integrated science tech powered by ether.
Right, got you.
So yeah, and the summoning crystal. If you play a summoner, it's an old Allegan art.
Got you.
Yeah, and things like that. So, whereas White Mage and Black Mage and Scholar, they were from the 5th Umbral era, which was the War of the Magi, where the different mage factions fought.
Right.
So here we are headed into the Allegan facility.
But Magitech originated through them, though, right?
Magitech, no. Magitech is something that the Garlemaldians. So the Garlemaldians are humans. They're here basically, except they're a little bit bigger, and taller.
Mm-hmm.
But they are completely and totally cut off from using magic. But they discovered ceruleum, which of course, even the Eorzeans use, which is basically magic in the form of fuel.
Right.
And therefore they channel it into their magic tech weapons, their airships, the walkers, the guns, everything like that.
Right. So the Alligans, the true Alligans, was using legit magic.
Yeah, as far as you can tell at this point, this is the oldest species, group.
Right.
And the Alligans were lost in the calamity of Earth, where basically a gigantic earthquakes happened and their entire civilization crumbled and was buried beneath it until you found pieces of it, such as the ultimate weapon was an Allegan tech that the Garlemaldians found and then, basically brought back to their own use. The Crystal Tower, those whole set of raids which are required to continue on with the main story quest.
Right.
I think you did those.
Yep.
Yeah, so that was where you met. What happened was you went into the Crystal Tower and you met basically these gigantic enhanced clones
Yep.
of famous people, like the King of the Alligans and Amon, who was like the main advisor to the Alligans.
Right.
You know, and things like that. And you found out that what really undid it was in their fight against the dragons, the Alligans decided to try to make it. The king tried to make a deal with Voidson, and it like went south, and that's when he went into basically you spent like the last third of that doing the fighting the cloud of darkness over there in the void.
Right. So where does the calamity come in with the Alligans and Bahamut?
So basically, Bahamut was just something in the war that had nothing to do with their calamity. The Alligans essentially, they just got too arrogant and stuff like that. And so when the calamity happened, the calamity Earth, and it buried all of their stuff under the Earth, and they just collapsed. And like, you know, a few of them went into stasis, or their clones, I should say, went into stasis and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They just sort of got forgotten.
Right.
And things like that. They just became too arrogant. No, Bahamut itself was part of their war with the dragons. Was they basically, I believe the dragons summoned the primal Bahamut, which is why it's so powerful, because dragons themselves are just so damn. I mean, you played Heaven's Ward, so you know how powerful dragons are.
Right.
And Bahamut was, and it was on the level of the original brood.
Right.
You know, the first sons of Midgard Summer. You know, the first children of them.
Right.
And so Bahamut was summoned as this primal of dragon anger. So it was so powerful, the Alligans bound it and locked it in Dalamud and put the artificial moon in the sky. And therefore, they technically kind of won. But then they lost everything.
Right.
The third astral hammer. Little's known about the fourth. The fifth was when the War of the Magi happened. And it caused basically the water, the flood, everything got flooded. And after that, people kind of backed off from certain things and like, yo, we gotta chill out with stuff because tech and magic is just causing too many problems.
Mm-hmm.
But now, you know, as you're in the seventh era, so you're trying to basically see what's going on. All right, so we're about to go into the third turn of the second coil. Your party activates the coil's lift-like mechanism, and at 3,200 yards down, so we're like we're about 2/3 of a mile down. Arrive within the interior of the internment hulk proper, the great cavern where the elder primal Bahamut dreams is yet many thousands of yams distant. So he's like even further. Explore the labyrinth passages of the Ragnarok class starship and secure a route into the lowest levels of the hull.
Nice.
There we go.
I saw that thing I think you were talking about when you said they got like a tribute to 8. I think you were talking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm assuming, were you talking about that giant spider mech creature thing?
No, there's a bunch of things like the Garlemald magic tick is like based off of 6. It's based off of 7. Things like that. Oh yeah, 8. Yeah. The spider mech. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I seen that thing, I was like, "Oh, that crap's from 8."
Yeah. No. When you get to Shadowbringers, and there's a side quest series that you do, it leads to a series of trials similar to this. Yeah. No, the Eden series, as they call them. It is pure 8.
Gotcha.
I mean, think about it. It's Eden. Remember the summon Eden from 8? And the series is called Eden.
That's dope.
Yeah, so we're basically still fighting our way. We're going through the ancient ship, the Allagan ship that, you know. Or no, this is an Allagan ship, basically. Because the Allagans, they could, you know, do all sorts of stuff. I mean, obviously, they could put a fake moon into orbit, so.
Right. And this is all Allegan technology right here, right?
Get launched back. Yeah, this is all Allegan tech. I don't know where we're supposed to go. We're supposed to drop down? Nope. Oh, it's supposed to launch us back, I guess. We're supposed to find. Oh, there it is. We're supposed to keep fighting these nodes. Yep. This sense is back down here, so... Oh, there's one more. See it? So everything's sending us down, right? No. How do we go from here? Open the frontal bulkhead. How do you open the frontal bulkhead?
Was there like a thing we had to
they're
press or something?
It keeps like launch. Oh my god. Nope, that's not it. There's more of these fucking patrol things. Oh, okay. No. Watch out. Okay.
Do we kill this thing or no?
Yeah, come get launched up here. I'll kill all this shit. We'll be dead in a second. Okay. Alright, come with me. This is the fucking maze one. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. There's the frontal bulkhead right here. You had to change the angle of the launcher.
Got you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've done these. Yeah, this is Allegan. Oh, you're in a cutscene. Yeah.
That's a unique looking piece of tech. Cool. Now it's on the part 4.
Yeah. You added the scene?
What's up?
You added the cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so part 4. At a depth of 6,300 yams, so over a mile, your exhausted yet determined fellowship enters the Hulk's operations deck. An impossible scene unfolds before you. The sphere landscape bathed in a crimson glare and holding the promise of epic conflict.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
This the story on this is pretty deep though. I didn't think it was that deep.
Yeah, the story's like really deep. So what? Yeah, this cutscene here.
And you said we're inside the Earth, right?
Yeah, we're deep down. We're about a mile in. over a mile in at this point.
How the hell is all this inside the earth? Who the hell is she?
So, because you never played 1.0, she is the one responsible for summoning, for using the Garlemald tech combined with Algan tech to bring Dalamud crashing down on everyone. She basically was like, if nobody's going to win, you know, I'm not going to win, nobody's going to win.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you mean the cutscene that they showed in the beginning of AR?
Well, so what happened was before that battle at Cartano Flats, in 1.0, there was literally a whole process where Sid's father was involved in creating the technology to try to basically control the moon Dalamud. And what Nail did was take that technology and bring it crashing down on everybody. And it was basically like Nail herself supposedly died in the crash.
Wait, she's a fucking dragon? Hello?
Well, because she's like in a conglomeration of the ether and everything all at once.
Ah. So all of these battles back then, you said were like tough as hell to beat.
Oh yeah, they didn't know how to balance them,
So they wanted it to be tough, they just didn't know how to actually make it reasonable.
yeah. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, watch out. That was just like phase 1.
All right, what's
May
this
die on this.
little rock thing?
This is one of those ones where you got to go through all the mechanics.
Right. I can see how this fight would be tedious, especially if you're trying to get through it and wait and all that other bullshit.
You almost died,
Ah.
but that's okay.
I tried to put the invincibility shield up.
do your cutscene and.
It's funny because right when I put it up, she killed me. And I'm just sitting there dead.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you logged out.
I know you good.
Yeah, so you got like all sorts of cutscenes and quests to get through to get to the final levels.
Mm-hmm.
You can just hit OK and it'll resurrect you.
Oh yeah, I'm already past. I'm watching the cutscene.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I keep forgetting I'm watching you behind.
Oh, she ain't gonna be in the next adventure. The grandpa own one. It's crazy work.
Now you gotta go. Oh wait, that's right. So yeah, you're over there. You guys see the size of?
Mm-hmm. Like they're building them pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Are they replacing with his actual body parts, or they making new body parts for him?
Yes and no. They're just basically using ether to regenerate him.
Ah, I got you.
Because Allegan Tech, they can just basically, it's like, you know, it's like Star Trek stuff. They can just take that matter, turn it into energy, and return it back into.
That makes sense.
Because primals are basically just like energy, crystal energy, turned into a form.
Right. Because they never really truly die. They just go back to wherever they come from, or whatever, however that works.
No, when most primals are summoned, they're essentially a ancient memory, right, or interpretation.
Right.
Summoned. So everyone thinks they're immortal, but each time there's just a new one summoned in the form and guise. It's not actually, you know, a god.
The actual primal, right.
It thinks it's a god. There are no actual gods in that sense.
Right.
They just think they are. They're summoning their gods, but what they're really doing is their belief is what's creating it.
Gotcha. So the primals are technically, they are or are not real, but they're just imaginations of.
It's possible that at some point they existed, you know.
Right.
But right now,
Well,
what you fight are basically imagination given life through pure belief.
Right.
And when they form, they're super powerful, and they have the ability to temper, which is to basically brainwash the people that worship them.
Right.
And you're immune to that, which is why you're so good at killing them.
Right.
It's just they can be resummoned, and you'll have to kill them again.
Right.
But it's also, that shows where you can get primals like Shiva. Shiva was not brought about by a bunch of people. She was much more in control and much more controlled because it was basically a sale. You know, she took the form of Shiva through her own belief.
Right.
And summoned forth that primal memory.
That makes sense.
Yeah. There's grandfather.
My man's going crazy.
He's tempered. His like spirit is tempered.
Right.
Yeah. Like I said, those gods, they basically, their ether basically controls yours.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But Thornton himself, when you fought him, he essentially used that same thing that Isael did to become Shiva, to become, you know, that gigantic thing that you fought during the Knights of the Round thing.
Yep.
Yep.
So he became the Knights. Well,
Yeah,
he became the
a primal. He basically enhanced his own body into becoming a primal. And that's really all it is you're just channeling aether into either a new body or a being based off pure belief in magic.
right.
And they can linger, like if their ether is strong enough, like Bahamut, he just sort of went into a slumber. All right. So you got a bunch of quests to do because you got to go and turn this in until.
Been nice if they gave us a fast travel at the Awakened Sands.
It ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna add nothing.
This is a series of cutscenes, ain't it?
Oh yeah. I mean, this is typical ARR right here.
Right. ARR was painful for that, I'm not gonna lie.
Especially they'd be better if they were voiced.
Man, tell me about it. All of that to finally get my quiz.
You still got to follow that quest through until you unlock the actual door.
I know, that's the crazy part. Why does this have to be so freaking far out? Good thing I got a freaking flying mount. Another one of these, huh? This is a lot just to open the dang coil.
Yep.
assume I'm getting close.
Yeah, you are. Rad's gonna open it for you.
All right, so whenever you're ready.
Oh, I didn't even get to read it. I'll let you watch the cutscene. But essentially, yeah, we're going straight in.
Right.
Alice has resolved to go through with her quest to vanquish Bahamut, though it means confronting her beloved grandmother, who the Elder Primal has made his thrall. With Alphino's cooperation, an ethereal pathway has been established. We'll just take your party to one of two internment hulks that remain disabled. Your foray begins in northern Tanlin at the set of Dalamu's Talon situated in Robin's Push. Spare no preparation and expect fierce resistance. Yeah, 4,560 yards. Actually, no, that's longer than a mile. I'm sorry. A mile's only like 1,700 yards. So we're like several miles below the surface. All right, here we go.
Let's do it.
Don't even have to fight anything, although we'll just keep launching ourselves down.
These like different dragons or some shit.
Yeah. They basically, the Alligans captured dragons and experimented on them.
Got you.
And, Dragon's old summon Bahamut.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, and that's one of the things about the primals is you can't just summon another copy until the other copy's gone.
Right.
So they basically kept these imprisoned dragons to keep believing in it, just to keep it under their control, and not give, you know, another weapon, the weapon back to the dragons. Just summon it.
That makes sense. Yep, I'm ready for the second.
All right. So the second is at the depth of 6,835 yards. You and your companions are greeted by a breathtaking sight. A colossal replica of Dalamud, believed to be the device which regulates his regeneration. Bahamut's regeneration. Structure swarms with legions of the lesser moon's internal defenses, but through it you must go if you are to reach the main bridge. Oops. I think I have to go.
I almost did that too.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've done this. I forgot, like, I mean, this is just how deadly it is. I think I have to go the other side and do the other shield as well. So I'll be right back down there. You can just... Oh, did you activate something?
I stood on the other, whatever this is. There you go. I unlocked the thing now.
Okay. So I'm back. Can go to the right.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna step on that one back there.
Oh, is that what it is?
About to find out.
No?
No?
I don't know. It's not really doing anything.
Do we both have to be on
Maybe.
this?
Yeah, I'm wondering if I have to just basically kill myself again and go back to the beginning and do the other side. This might be one of those ones where we had to, like, you had to have like 2 people. So just stay right there and I'll... Yeah, you stay stand on that one. I'm gonna go and do the other side.
Got you.
So we went to the right, so I'll go to the left. Launch me over here. Okay. I'll stand on this until this one.
They really made these things like mazes. All right, there you go.
Yeah. And now this will.
Oh, you had to stand on the other side.
Yeah.
I got you.
Oh shit! I didn't see it. Started fighting it. Alright, it's dead.
After these next two, I am going to call it because I'm sure these dang cutscenes are long as hell.
It's going to be 10 o'clock my time, which means I mean you can continue with Stormblood, or you can also working towards that, or if we happen to be on at the same time, we can work on Heaven's Word, the optional stuff. There's less optional stuff in Heaven's Word.
Right.
The main thing is going through and doing the Alexander raids.
Yep. I think I was halfway getting through those.
Yeah. That one I had to go and look the story up to get like what the hell happened. By the time I was done, they were like, "Oh, okay, this is one of those wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, things."
The goblins or whatever those things are.
Yeah, but the whole thing of like Alexander has control over time, so like it's like one of those looping paradoxes that caused it to awaken was like
Right.
somebody did something, but the only way they did it was because it was a way to give them the info to do it.
Right. But you said you crunching on time right now, aren't you?
Hmm?
You said
No,
you...
I mean we can finish these last two.
Okay, yeah, let's knock them out.
Yeah, we'll knock them out. I just want you to enjoy the cutscenes of this.
Oh yeah, for sure. All that freaking the reading with the non-voices is killing me though.
Yeah.
Whenever you ready, I'm ready for the next one.
Okay, so this one at 8,872 yards. So we're talking multiple miles. Party arrives within Bahamut's cavernous regeneration chamber. As Alice moves to disable the interment hulk, she finds her way barred by her grandsire, the Archon Louisois. Man once gave his life that the realm might be spared. If you would honor his legacy, you must now strike him down.
Oh wow.
Yep. And this is just a straight up.
What did Grandpa do to deserve this?
Gods, he is almost whole again.
He got enthralled.
How much time has passed since he's been built?
5 years.
His size is staggering. I can scarce
Damn, so they had
imagine
to.
how
It took them
grandfather
5
stood
years to get
against
this
such a
much of them.
monstrosity.
Yep.
This
That's
cannot
crazy.
be allowed to proceed any further. Let us disable the coil and move on. Grandfather? No, that man is dead. I will not dishonor my beloved grandsire's memory by calling you such. You are but his twisted shade, the thrall of a mad primal.
You were foolish to disregard my warning, child. Are you so convinced of your own righteousness?
Tis the rightness of our path that led us to return. Eorzea will never be safe whilst Bahamut remains to threaten all we hold dear. What of the hero who gave his life in defense of the realm? Do you truly dispute the justice of our cause?
My poor, ignorant grandchildren. Your world is shaped by naught but recent conflict. Listen, and I will speak to you of justice. 'Twas in the twilight of the Third Astral Era. The southern land of Mericidia suffered invasion at the hands of the Alagon Empire. With no atrocity too depraved for their purpose, the forces of Alec were unstoppable in their advance. Desperate for salvation, the dragons prayed to one of their first brood, to their ancestor Bahamut. Infused by the power of their fervent supplications, Bahamut arose from the abyss of death and took wing as the Mericidians' newborn god. Yet this great miracle would only serve to further the maniacal designs of the dragon's imperial conquerors. The cruel fetters which bind my lord stand testament to the Alagon's boundless greed and hubris. I once summoned the 12 in an attempt to forestall the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. What then did the dragons of Mericidia do that I did not? Wherefore are they accursed and I exalted? 'Tis man's overweening belief in his own primacy that blinds him to the commonness of his condition and the truth of his own tyranny. As long as man is suffered to remain, the dragons shall never be at peace. Only when the plague of people has been expunged shall the children of Lord Bahamut be free. Then shall the world know true justice.
Stop it! Grandfather would never say such things. His belief that people were worth saving never faltered. He had faith in their strength, that they could stand together and push back against the darkness seeking to shape them.
a false hope. 'Tis folly to place one's faith in so flawed a race. Stand together? Huh. They would first need to agree on which direction to face. If history teaches us anything, it is that man cannot find common ground between his own 2 feet. Even you, twins whose veins run with the same blood, struggle to fathom each other's reasoning. You hide your differing agendas behind the convenient banner of Eorzea's salvation. Given your obvious self-interest, can you truly claim no kinship with the Oligon? And though I hope they might bring you closer, 'twould seem that the twin grimoires I bestowed upon you were a wasted gesture.
There may well be truth in your judgment of Alize and me, but such a one-sided tirade bemoaning the evils of man rings false, coming from the lips of Archon Louisoix. Tell me, do you champion the cause of dragons because Bahamut compels you as his thrall? Or is it because you yourself have transcended the limits of man's existence?
Ah, so the possibility did not escape your notice. What I prayed for, and what I have become. These are the keys that unlock the truth behind Eorzea's rebirth. If you would have them, then you must needs take them by force. Come, rend this divine form asunder and claim your answers.
Wow.
Yep.
So was that the Phoenix the whole time?
But I thought
Yeah, he became Phoenix. The same way
become a
Isael
primal?
became Shiva. He summoned the power of
It is
rebirth
difficult, I know,
through
but you must
belief in the
accept
12.
it. That entity
Right.
is
and
no
and
phantom
became
or
the primal
imposter.
Phoenix.
It is our beloved grandsire.
But of course, Phoenix is enthralled to Bahamut.
Please, for his sake and for ours, you must defeat our grandfather.
So in a way, that's their real live granddad.
Yeah, it's his spirit,
Got you.
but it's been like changed and transformed
Right.
and enthralled. And he's following Bahamut's original summoning, which basically has guided the dragons to just like wipe out all of humanity so that the dragons rule everything.
Right.
Right now, once you get out of that, it'll be the final.
Grandfather is truly gone this time. But better it end this way than the alternative.
I am yet here, Alize, my dear, sweet granddaughter.
Grandfather?
I must thank you, warrior of light. Without your valor, I might never have broken free of Bahamut's control. These last few moments are mine, to live as the man I once was.
So this is
This
his
is
spirit
all
like
I
calmed
want.
or whatever.
Yeah, you basically
Now that it is
by defeating him
happening,
broke the
I
thrall.
find myself struggling to believe
The
it.
enthrallment. Yep.
Is it really you?
Grandfather, pray forgive me my insolence. It was not my intent to demean you.
Forgive you? I am proud of you, child. You were wise enough to deduce the manner of creature I had become. Alfino, Alize, if any here should beg forgiveness, it is I.
Grandfather, I must ask, will you not tell us what befell during the calamity?
Yes, yes, of course. You have come far to hear the truth. Let us then begin the tale at the Battle of Cartano, where clashed the forces of the Garlean Empire and the Eorzean Alliance. 'Twas there in the sky above the surging armies that the elder primal Bahamut broke free of the Red Moon Dalamut. In an effort to contain this avatar of destruction, I called upon the 12 to aid me in the creation of a prison of ether. But Bahamut would not be caged by such feeble bars. Too vast was his might, too fierce his rage. Little choice remained to me. I used the last of my strength to entrust our hope unto the future, and prepared to meet my end.
Those floating crystals are like the 12 or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the belief in the 12 that gives them all that power. You learn more about the 12 much later.
Was this after he made everybody disappear?
Yeah, he teleported them and then he transformed. Yeah.
Okay.
This is his little spell. You're seeing like the internal spell.
I about to say when he did all this. He's a strong ass man. It's crazy.
That's how all the crystals
As you
shattered
have no
across
doubt
everywhere.
surmised,
Right.
I did not perish. When the cage built from the essences of the 12 was destroyed, the sky was filled with a colossal cloud of ether. This drifting energy responded to the prayers of those fighting below, and to my own desperate wish that the dying realm be saved by infusing me with the power of a primal. I became the immortal phoenix, ancient symbol of rebirth. Rising into the sky, I struck Bahamut with all my newfound strength. The blow shattered his earthly form, and a shower of ether rained down upon the land. Thus began the rejuvenation of Eorzea. Believing the deed done, I relinquished my hold on that staggering energy, desirous that it should be returned to the realm without delay. But I had not reckoned on Bahamut's tenacious will. Even as he teetered upon the cusp of oblivion, the dragon reached out to claim me. Alas, within my fast fading form, enough remained of the Phoenix's energy to offer Bahamut a hold, and he dragged me along in his wake.
And thus began your existence as the Elder Primal's thrall.
I cannot help but wonder at his will to survive. Though he was all but obliterated, Bahamut found a way to seize the power you surrendered. That would explain why part of his physical form survived to be entombed underground.
It would also explain why Eorzea was so terribly warped. Even as the land sought to restore itself, the returning flow of ether was cut off.
Ah, very good. When his grip on existence was once again secured, Bahamut did not cease his feast until he had consumed every last mote of ether that yet floated in the air.
And still he was not fully restored.
You must remember that by this time, much of the freed ether had already returned to the land. That which remained was not sufficient to reconstruct so massive a form in its entirety. But there did not need to be, not for a being sustained by the marvels of Allagan technology. As long as some piece of Bahamut persists, the coils will seek it out and continue their regenerative task. The fragments of Dalamud appear motionless from the surface, but deep beneath the ground they had been searching, tunneling through rock and soil towards their escaped prisoner. And, as you have observed for yourselves, they found his heart. Warrior of Light, heed me. You must put a stop to Bahamut's regeneration. Whether it be for man or for dragonkind, the question of justice is irrelevant. The Elder Primal will leave naught but a smoldering wasteland for both his children and ours. I beg you to defend Eorzea and guide its people to the future they yet struggle to find. This portal will take you to the final internment hulk. 'Tis time for the tale of Bahamut and his part in the calamity to come to an end. Alvino, Alize, pray, come closer. Your hopes and dreams must no longer be an extension of mine. You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm, your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
Of course, Grandfather. I have already made it my mission to see this newborn Eorzea survive and flourish.
Alize, while I was yet enthralled to Bahamut, you spoke of my faith in man's strength. Know that your words reached me, imprisoned though my soul still was. So forceful was your conviction, I wonder if that belief has not become your own. Perhaps, after all your anger and sorrow was spent, you found something greater within you. See this fight to its culmination. 'Tis also your strength in which I have faith.
Thank you for everything. Pray, take your rest, Grandfather. You deserve it.
There are records of an art that allowed one to summon the power of a primal from the essence of its demise. And though I am no true primal, all that I have left, I give to you. Alvino, Alize, my darling grandchildren. May light's blessings ever keep and protect you.
Come, Warrior of Light. Our task remains undone.
Cool. All right. So do I just go to the entry point, I'm assuming? Oh, you just do, wait. Which one did we just do? I thought that was the fourth. Was that the third one or the fourth one? You hear Milano?
I'm sorry, yeah, no, 4. We're about to do 4.
Got you.
So restore to his senses and defeat Louis while use his final moments to send your party to the main bridge. There to banish Bahamut once for all.
Alright, let me exit just in case I have to exit.
Yep, yet though the end of your arduous journey is in sight, doubt not but that the corner primal will lash out with his unbridled rage. If you are to overcome this terrible foe, you and yours must be of one purpose. Join now your hearts and minds, sally forth to bring the 7th Umbral era to its true conclusion. And let's hope that I can out DPS this thing, because the mechanics on it are just, we gotta out DPS the mechanics.
Got you.
When you're ready. go. We ready?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Here we go. Final turn.
"'Twas a long and arduous road, but at last we reach its end. Farewell, Bahamut. I banish you back to the ether." "He is not yet whole. I did not think him capable."
Alize! Alize!
I had thought it finally over. Will not survive another blast. No. Is this how I honor my promise to grandfather?
You must needs find your own reason to fight for this realm. Your own meaning in this sea of chaos. Will you do that for me?
I will, grandfather. In fact, I believe I already have. That reason has been with me all along, guiding me. Eorzea's blade of light, shearing through endless shrouds of darkness. I have been shown the miraculous feats of which we are all capable, of which I am capable. Bahamut, you have wreaked enough havoc. I will not let your wrathful fires consume all that we know and love.
How long I have waited to hear you say that. You have found your resolve at last. Let me join my strength to yours. In this place, in this moment, our purpose has become one. Future of Eorzea!
This last task is yours, Warrior of Light. You must destroy Bahamut's crystal core.
Is there anything special I need to do for this fight?
I don't remember. I just know it's a pain in the butt.
I got you. So is this like a piece of him, or?
Yeah, we're like kind of fighting his spiritual core.
Gotcha. Bahamut Prime, huh?
Yep. Here we go. Oh, okay. Level 100 will just fucking melt it. You gotta understand, last time we did this, we were like level 90, so there's 10 extra levels. Your level's just like shredded.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
You did it! But one task remains. With this last coil disabled, there shall be naught left to bind Bahamut to this world. His beloved children will finally know peace.
That's cool.
"'Tis done. He is truly gone." You knew, didn't you? You knew what Grandfather had become.
I was not certain, but from all I had gleaned, it seemed a distinct possibility. The scene people describe of the Battle of Cartano was one of unimaginable devastation, and 'tis through the combined prayers of the desperate and an abundant source of ether that primals are born. I merely put two and two together.
And you consider that a sufficient explanation? Well, however you stumbled across your theory, 'Twas this revelation that made you wary of my attachment to Grandfather. You feared that in my obsession I would fall under his primal sway. Is that why you decided to join us? To pull me back should I show signs of wavering?
Pray forgive me, sister. I wished only to protect you. Yet I see now that I needn't have doubted the strength of your conviction. May I ask you a question? What do you now intend to do with the truth you have uncovered?
Which particular truth was that, brother? The fact that desperate prayer gave rise to the primal phoenix? That this new god was responsible for setting Eorzea on the path to rebirth? Should such a tale become common knowledge, people would soon offer up their prayers in earnest. They would beseech Phoenix to complete the healing that was begun.
Yet as you and I know all too well, the very act of calling forth this savior would do more harm to the land than good. We cannot encourage such worship for this very reason. Were Grandfather forced to return as an ether-draining primal, it would undo all that he had worked to protect. Your abiding love for him was the key that unlocked the truth of the calamity. But keys may also serve to seal doors that were best left unopened. Let your love now guide your actions, and lock away deep inside the fate of both Grandfather and Bahamut.
Fear not, Alphino. I understand what must be done. The realm need not know the truth for it to be saved. That the Elder Primal is banished, to return no more. That is enough. Let us make our way back to the surface. Poor Oriange must be beside himself with worry.
Cool. And that is what the coils then.
Yep, if we finish like the last hit, that's it, man.
I
So
appreciate running through that with me.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It's a hell of a story.
Yeah, man. That's a lot.
So what you can do now is, you know, you can keep working on the Heaven's Word, but if we get some time, then we can, or I mean, towards Stormblood, if we get some time, we can crack in and start doing the ones you missed in
Heaven's Word.
Heaven's Word.
Yep.
Starting with the dungeons and then the trials and then finally the Alexander raids. And we'll queue together for the Maki raids. The that's their crystal tower. The was it 8x3 24 person raids. Those we do synced, but they're nothing.
Yeah, those trials were crazy, I ain't gonna lie. When I first did one, I was lost.
Yeah, but everyone's so OP and they know them so well that even if you die, it's like nothing. Like the raid just keeps going on without you.
Right.
All right.
I appreciate you again, sir.
Absolutely. Anytime. Anytime I'm free.
Yep. All right, man. Well, you have a good one, sir.
You too. Go have a rest. I'm about to get ready to go to bed myself.
All right, sir. Later.
Boom.
All right, people. I'm gonna get on up out of here. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Until next time, y'all be easy. Stay safe. Peace.